Okay, we're recording. Hello. So, for the first time in a while, we're not at the theater.
Because we got kind of kicked out.
Yeah. Okay, so we just got out of watching Aladdin, the 2019 remake.
Yep.
I have several opinions about this movie. Some good, some not that good. But I have opinions, and we're gonna relay them to you. If you're watching this. At some point, I'm gonna go true on my promise and give people who watch it $1. Okay.
Just leave your PayPal in the comments down below.
We'll get to that someday when I get a partnership. Alright, I'm gonna leave you because I'm gonna close the door.
Oh god, my eyebrows are looking wonky. I'm letting them grow out because I have a party next month.
Ah, yes.
So anyway, let's get to the review. This movie, if you look at it as its own movie, it's really pretty. It's a nice movie. But if you compare it with the original, you're gonna find a lot of flaws. So I'm just gonna go ahead and not compare it to the original.
Gonna go spoilers, yeah or nay?
I don't know. Well, no spoilers.
No spoilers, okay.
I'm gonna say the things I did not care for before I say the things I did care for. I did not care for the really different storyline. I mean, it follows the same basic storyline, but it wiggles a lot. It wiggles around a lot.
It weaves and winds.
It intertwines a lot, and I don't really like that. It seemed too rushed. They tried to be like, okay, we're gonna put as much of the original Aladdin in here, so fans will be, so we'll placate the fans.
I hate the word.
And it's like, it's a bit too rushed at the beginning. Okay, I'm gonna stop rambling. I did not care for the mixed storyline. I did not care for extra characters that were unnecessary. I did not care for Iago. I really think you should have gotten Gilbert Gottfried again.
Yeah.
I don't know what he had going on with him, but it would have been amazing if he would have been there. Will Smith does an amazing job as the genie, considering he had some very big shoes to fill. Only Will Smith could have done it after Robin Williams did.
Yes.
Let's see, what else? Now, to say the things I did like, the costumes were amazing. This was a very visually pleasing movie.
It's aesthetic.
It's aesthetic AF. I love the dance numbers. The Prince Ali and Friend Like Me dance numbers were so pretty. I literally got chills, like the ASMR tingles. I literally got them here in the back of my head. And the Whole New World segment was so beautiful. It's not really a spoiler, but they don't go around the whole world. They just go around like the vicinity of Agrabah. Other than that, I did not like Jafar's character. He didn't seem evil enough to be Jafar. It was like he was trying too hard.
He was just mean.
Yeah, he was mean. He wasn't evil. Like, you saw the Jafar. I said I wasn't going to compare it, but you see the Jafar from the original, and you see this Jafar, you're like, okay, that Jafar is really mean. Evil. I'm gonna stop this right now and say that I'm gonna give this movie a 7 out of 10 because it's the most faithful remake that I've seen Disney come out with in the past couple of years, because I did not care for Beauty and the Beast. I did not care for Cinderella. I did not care for The Jungle Book. But this one actually was pretty nice. And the actors are adorable. Aladdin is so cute and Jasmine is so pretty. I did not know she was Kimberly in the Mighty Morphin movie. Let's see. I think that's it. I'm leaving now. My favorite casting was Jasmine and Aladdin. That's where the similarities end. Oh, and Will Smith.
Yes. Okay. So, as always with these movies, let me first talk about the badassery, the sass, and the feels. What the hell was that? First off, the badassery. As a Disney movie...
I didn't like the original songs.
A Disney movie, quite an action-y Disney movie, so it is quite badass. We get some quite badass moments from Aladdin, from Jasmine, from Abu, honestly. Abu is amazing in this movie, I love it.
That monkey.
And also, the magic carpet. I love the magic carpet.
The magic carpet is its own character.
Yes. And I will say this, you see, there is more emotion in like the three animals and one inanimate object in this movie than what there appears to be in the entirety of The Lion King. So sit on that for a moment. Okay, badassery, yes. Jafar, as of course, as a remake, you're gonna compare it, but I'll go into that. Jafar is quite badass in his own way, different from the original cartoon Jafar, but still badass. And I have to say, I concur with most people who are thirsty for Jafar. So let's do that.
Jafar looks like someone I know. I just can't put my finger on it.
I swear I see it too. Okay, so badassery, yes. The sass. I feel like the most sass, there's quite some sass off between Aladdin and Genie, and I love it. I think it does kind of... They have the same chemistry as Aladdin in the original, Aladdin and Genie in the original. Like, seeing them differently in a different way, I love it. It was very fun. Quite sassy. Very sassy. And I love Genie. I love him. And the feels, not a horrible amount of feels. Like in watching the original, of course, having to compare it. Not a lot of feels. Not super feelsy. This movie either. Yeah, I have to say, it didn't really feel. So, I didn't really feel like good feels maybe, but I didn't cry. Didn't tear up. Maybe a bit. Maybe it kind of felt kind of mushy. I'm soft. That's what I'm trying to get at. Yes, feels. Badass and feels. Yes. I'm rambling at this point. We're 5 minutes in. I don't care. No one watches these videos. Okay, now let me talk about this movie a bit more in depth. As a remake, as far as remakes go, I will say it's pretty good. And I think the food is here, so give me a second to pause. I have consumed my dinner and I am back to keep on rambling. What was that on about? Badasses and feels, we left that out of the way. Okay, now let's look at this movie first, just as it is a movie. Very fun, very entertaining, very visually appealing. I don't know what happened. Oh. Anyways, as I was saying, what was I saying? Okay, as I was saying, the movie, the movie in and of itself is very fun, very entertaining, very visually appealing. It has very fun music, very nice, likable, quirky characters, and it's just very nice overall. Now, we're gonna have to compare it to the original animated version. I feel like it is pretty faithful. Like, the storyline is the same. It just weaves and wobbles a little bit. Sometimes it's okay, sometimes it's not. I feel like it's what I prefer in remakes, because there are too many remakes that, like, they really do go ways that probably shouldn't go. This one just sticks to the basic outline and it just does whatever it wants around that, kind of. But I did enjoy it. As a remake, I want to say it's not really that much. It's not better, just it looks better. They have more budget. I feel they could have gone bigger with some things. Bigger, better, amazing. I will have to, okay. I'm rambling about this. Why am I? Okay, you know what? Let me summarize, because this is going on for almost 8 minutes. Something I do not like in these Disney remakes is when they don't go full fantasy. We have a genie, and we have the genie, which is an incredibly powerful being that can do magic at the whim of anyone who asks of it. But yet the parrot doesn't talk like a human. Either go all fantasy or no fantasy, because that's kind of annoying that Iago is just like a regular parrot and he talks like a human. It's not on the level of Gilbert Gottfried's Iago, which I love Gilbert Gottfried's Iago. I'm disappointed that they didn't go more full fantasy. I enjoyed the movie thoroughly. It's not better than the original. I loved Aladdin. The actor's so cute. I loved seeing Naomi as Jasmine. I really did like Jafar. He was very different from the character in the animated version, but it still works pretty well, although he's not pure evil and cunning, and he's more kind of like a petty little bitch, if I have to say so myself, but I'm still thirsty for him. Anyways, I'm gonna give this movie an 8 out of 10. It was a fun movie. It was an okay remake, but comparing it to the original, it's not on the same level, I have to say. That is for now. This is probably one of the worst reviews I've ever done. We're gonna reach 9 minutes. I have nothing else to say. Yep, can't think of anything else. Anyway, that's for now, so bye.